California on Thursday ordered locals to wear masks at nearly all times outside the home. The new mandate is one of the broadest of any U.S. state. Exceptions will be made for people eating in restaurants or exercising outdoors, so long as they maintain 6 feet of physical distance. According to officials, state or local authorities would be able to charge Californians who don't wear a mask with a misdemeanor. Governor Gavin Newsom said the strict new rule was necessary because, quote, "we are seeing too many people with faces uncovered, putting at risk the real progress we have made." However, Newsom did not say how the state planned to enforce the order, which even recommends masks for people driving alone in their cars. But most U.S. states have less strict mask guidelines, and some have none, including Montana and South Carolina. But California is leading the way in implementing more stringent measures as cities across the country face a resurgence of the global health crisis amid the relaxation of stay-at-home restrictions.
This is AP News Minute. Lines are already forming in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where President Trump holds his first rally in months on Saturday. Tulsa's health director wants the event postponed. The city is experiencing a spike in coronavirus cases. Lawyers for the U.S. government and former National Security Advisor John Bolton go to court in Washington Friday. The White House is trying to stop the publication of Bolton's new book, which is very critical of the president. California Governor Gavin Newsom signed a bill to send every registered voter a mail-in ballot for the November election. The bill's sponsor said voters shouldn't have to risk their life and health during the coronavirus outbreak. A National Guard helicopter removed an abandoned bus from the Alaska wilderness. Hunters and hikers used the bus as a shelter, and it was featured in the book Into the Wild. But authorities said it was moved due to safety concerns. Ed Donahue, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
You're watching BBC World News with me, David Eads. The headlines. The Australian Prime Minister says a major cyber attack is underway against his country. It's targeting government, industry and political parties. Scott Morrison says a sophisticated state-based actor is behind the attack, but he wouldn't say which country was responsible. EU leaders are to meet via video conference later in search of a deal worth €750 billion to support countries worst hit by COVID-19. Some countries want the entire fund to be offered as loans to be paid back. The Supreme Court has blocked President Trump's attempt to cancel an Obama program preventing the deportation of people who entered the US illegally as children. And the US Senator and former presidential candidate Amy Klobuchar said she doesn't want to become Joe Biden's running mate in November's election.